Oh, it's electrified. So. Hey, Electrify!
Hey, John!
It's time for Tutti videos.
Oh my gosh, you're right!
Yeah, so let's
gosh,
go.
let's go! Woo! This is the TUTTIO Seeker 24-inch electric bike. It has dual motors with a peak power output of 3,000 watts, a full suspension, a 52-volt battery with a claimed top speed of 38 miles an hour. MSRP on this one is $19.99, but it's on a significant discount, and I have a discount link below in the description. I will be running it through the wringer, so stay put. What? 42, 43? I saw 43 for a second. Oh my God. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina, and today I have the honor and pleasure to be reviewing the TUTTIO Seeker24. This is a very special e-bike. It's the first dual motor e-bike that we're reviewing in this channel. The two motors peak at 3,000 watts. It also comes with a 52-volt battery versus the traditional 48-volt. And the tires are 24 inches versus the traditional 20-inch or 26-inch. It also has a claimed top speed of 38 miles an hour, but I have a sneaky suspicion that I'll be able to get it over 40 miles an hour. But before we dive in, let's roll the intro. So what do we have here? This is the TUTTIO Seeker24. 24 stands for the 24-inch tires. Now this is an aluminum frame and it only weighs 79 pounds, which is pretty impressive for it having dual motors and dual suspensions. Now, I think they did a really good job with the paint. This is a matte black with gray and white. There's some pretty cool graphics, nice weldings over here. And I also really like the white wall tires. I think it makes it stand out and makes it look elegant. Now, they also offered this e-bike, so the tire walls in two more colors, blue and green. The recommended rider height is anywhere from 5'2" to 6'6". So TUTTIO designed this e-bike to fit more riders. So most e-bikes are made for men, so this e-bike is designed with shorter riders in mind and also women, etc. So the load capacity is an impressive 330 pounds. So now I want to show you, this is in the lowest seating possible. And I even have a bend, it goes down really, really low. So I can definitely see this being good for 5'2" riders. And then at its highest, I probably set my seat like halfway. Like it's a really long post, guys. So that's probably as tall as you can go. And like, see how tall? So obviously for me, I would probably put it around there. So it's like hip bone height. And then it's like really easy. And then I'm tippy-toeing. And this is so that I can get proper leg extension. TUTTIO wanted to get the female perspective, and this is why they chose my channel to send it to me. And then of course, because they really liked it and it really caught their attention. So TUTTIO, thank you so much for sending us this incredible e-bike, for placing the trust in the Electrified Latina channel. Guys, now I am dying to take it out, put it through its paces. We're gonna be doing a top speed run, both in single and dual motor, brake test, PAS test, some crazy off-roading. We're gonna go hit the single mountain bike track, reactivity test, you name it. So let's go. All right, guys, this is the top speed run. So I'm gonna put it on pedal assist 5. And it's low traffic. We're in a 35-mile-an-hour road. Gotta check for cars. And I can't tell if he's turning. I don't think so. All right, throttle only, and go. Woo! Let's see what we can get. All the way. Come on, TUTTIO, give it to me. Woo! 34, what? I thought I was on single motor, but apparently I'm on dual 38. It can hold 38 all day long, 37, 38 all day long. And then I'm gonna go back and see what we can get on the way back, guys. Just keeping 38 miles an hour. Woo! All right. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. I'm gonna do a top speed run, single motor. Our battery's still looking full. So we're at the reservoir now, so let's go. Okay, pedal assist 5, throttle early. Let's go. Very smooth, gradual acceleration. 25, like slowly but surely. 28. Oh, something else to take in mind, guys, is that it's cold. It's very cold today, so 31, 32, 33. Okay, that's freaking impressive, guys. Single motor, 33 miles an hour, and it keeps 32 like no problem. 33. Yeah, just like all day long. I even saw 34. What? I can't believe it's so close to dual motor, the top speed. Oh my gosh, so what is powering this insane beast? Okay, so let me tell you about the electrical components, the motors. Okay, so we have one in the front, 1,000-watt motor, and then we also have another one on the rear, another 1,000-watt motor. They independently peak at 1,500 watts. Now, the brand is Shonda. This is a very reputable brand with 12 years in the industry. It's similar to Bafang. Okay, so between the two motors, they both peak at an impressive 3,000 watts. I mean, guys, where do you see an e-bike that peaks at 3,000 watts for $1,300? Amazing. Okay, now let me show you the battery. Okay, so this battery is a massive 52 volt, 23 ampere hour battery for a total of 1,196 watt hours. Now, TUTTIO tells me that their bikes comply with a UL 2849 certification standard, meeting all applicable testing for e-bikes sold in the United States. Okay, so now let me tell you about the controllers. Okay, so we have two controllers. Okay, so one is placed over here behind the frame and in front of the rear tire, and then as you can see, the other one is placed down here under the frame. So I have had some people expressing concerns because it's under the battery, right? So they were afraid that like going off-roading or passing bumps, this could collide with the floor. So I have been doing some off-roading and definitely passing bumps, and so far so good. Let me show you something. John, come to the other side, please. Come over here. So, okay, so if this was going to bump, your crankset would bump first, because as you can see, the crankset is lower than this controller. So the crankset would be protecting, if you may, this controller box. So we're gonna be testing that out too. But yeah, there's enough space, guys, for off-roading from the floor all the way up to the crankset. Now, the controllers, they are 25 amps each. And I am very happy to see, so for a total of 50 amps, so 50 amps multiplied by the voltage of the battery, which at a full charge is 60 amps, that's what gives you your 3,000 watts of power. I was saying, I'm happy that TUTTIO decided to use two controllers instead of one, so one can definitely work to power both motors. But they explained to me that it is best to have two controllers because then they each independently power one of the motors, and this is going to be better for heat dissipation. There is a risk if you only have one controller that it could burn your motor or your controller. Now this e-bike comes with a really nice lighting package. So in the front we have this massive front headlight. So I mostly see these lights come with moped style e-bikes, but yeah, this is really nice and it's really bright. I will show you how it looks in the dark. And down here, this is a really bright, it's just bright sunlight, you can't see it. It's a really bright tail light, and it also has the brake light function. Guys, now let me show you the cockpit over here, okay? So we have this just like simple, cheap, plastic ergonomic grips, which feel pretty good with gloves. Without, it's like meh, they're just hard. And then we have, let me turn on the bike so that we have to our disposal. So this is your front light button switch here. You're not gonna have it on your control cluster like on most bikes. And then under here, this is your horn, which sounds incredibly loud. I love it. And then this is your switch for dual or single motor. So if it's out, this is single. If it's pushed in, this is dual motor. So be careful with which one you're using. Then, so we have your control cluster, the up and down, and then this is your power button in the middle. Then back here, we have your DYI island brake lever, hydraulic brakes. Now let's go to the center. We have that really nice, bright colored display with all the information that you need. You have current speed, max speed, average speed, of course, odometer, all your like PAS levels, they have up to 5, and then in like big numbers, your speed, and all the way up here, your battery bar. So as you can see, it's full. Okay, so now to the right, this is what this phone mount comes with the bike, which is really nice because you have the front pouch. This is where you would put your phone so that you can see it while you're riding. And then there's like a bunch of like little pockets in here for like credit cards, your ID, another mesh pocket right here. So really good, nice detail from TUTTIO. And then to the right, this is your typical Mickey Mouse Shimano SIS shifter that just works so good. It shifts, it's like, it's crisp, okay, and fast, and you can skip multiple gears at a time. Very nice. And then to the right, we have, this is a switch like for a car. And then I have to a throttle right here, very responsive. And then of course your other brake lever for the rear tire. Now, let me show you how to operate the bike. So John, come over here. So there are 3 different ways to turn on the bike, which is good for safety reasons. Okay, so you have your switch down here. So, right, it's like, you can see it's either a 0, it's off, or that, the little 1, that means it's on and ready to go. You do that, then you twist your key, which needs to stay inside while you're riding, to the right, ignition key, right? And then you click in the middle, and then you leave it pressed, and voila, your very nice color display, visible in sunlight, turns on. So it could be annoying for some people having to do 3 things to turn on your bike, but I think it's worth it a few more seconds for security reasons. All right, guys, pedal assist test. I am on number 1. It feels really heavy like this because I'm on rear motor. It's not giving me a lot of power, and the bike just feels really heavy, you know, with the weight of the front motor and everything. So let's go to number 2. That was 10 miles an hour. Let's see a number 2. Gives me a lot of power at first, and then it kind of like cools back. 14 miles an hour. All right, still feels heavy like this. Okay, 4. Let's go to number 3. Woo! Okay, another big jolt of power, but still in a smooth kind of way, the power delivery. I like how this bike does it. 19 miles an hour. All right. Now, number 4, even faster, John. 19, number 4. Woo! Taking off. 21, 23, 24. This is the brake test. 22, 23, 25 miles an hour. The ground is wet. It's been raining, and brake. Awesome. Really good stopping power. So these are DY Island hydraulic disc brakes. They're 180 millimeter rotors, and they have an average thickness to them. So this is a heavy bike, obviously dual motor. I would like to see either better, higher quality brakes or a 203 millimeter rotors. I've just had better hydraulic brakes, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt because the ground is absolutely wet. So it brought me safely to a stop. Yes. All right, guys, this is the reactivity test, okay? So no throttle, 1, 2, 3, throttle, instant right there. I'm on single motor, okay? So, okay, 1, 2, 3. I want to see how it is with the throttle. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, reacts right away. Awesome. I'm on speed mode 3. Now, let's do it with pedal assist. So, not pedaling and pedaling. 1, 2. Like a 2-second delay right there. I'm not gonna pedal. 1, 2, 3, and pedal. Yeah, I would say it's like a 2-second delay, which is pretty typical. Test 0 to 20. First on single motor, and I'm gonna put it on pedal assist 5 and a chronometer. 1, 2, 3, go! So, and 11, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, that was 20. Okay, now this is 0 to 20 on dual motor, pedal assist 5, throttle only, and then I will do it with a pedal. 1, 2, 3, chronometer, and oh my God, go! Okay, 5, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 8, hey! When I screamed, that was 20. Oh my God, whiskey throttle. All right, guys, so the acceleration is not as strong. It's very gradual, it is smooth. It does feel powerful in dual motor, but it's because you have a lot of weight. You have a motor in the front wheel, and they are big wheels too. So a 20-inch wheel is always going to accelerate faster. So this is not only a big wheel at 24 inches, but it has that unsprung mass in the front, and that's why it's not such a fast acceleration. Test. I'm on dual motor, speed mode 5. Whew. Okay. It's a really narrow line that I have. Whew. And it's bumpy and it's slippery. But oh my God. Wow. This e-bike rocks, guys. It's so powerful. Now I'm gonna go down. Whew. It's really steep. Just testing the brakes. Mud, it's wet, it's slippery, really good braking power, bringing this big mass all the way down. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna go on an off-road test, but before I wanna show you what we're working with, this is a dual suspension bike, okay? So come on over, let me show you the front suspension. So it has a lot of travel. It's 110 millimeter travel. So you can see it, it's nice and long. And we have 2 knobs on each side. So this is your knob where you can lock it and unlock it. So open and lock. And then on the other side, we have a preload adjustment. So you can make it stiffer or softer. I have it all the way opened because I like it to be really plush. Okay, and it's and now the rear suspension. So we have a 4-link rear suspension. This is an HLT 100 with 1,200 pound spring. So that spring is made for really heavy riders or to carry heavy loads. So I doubt that at 145 pounds that I weigh that I'm going to be feeling much cushion back here. And then, oh, let me show you the seat up close now. So it's a perfect size for pedaling and it's really comfortable. It is nice and plush, as you can see. Oh, and it looks good. I like the stitching on this side. All right, guys. So now, oh, and it has springs underneath too to add to that comfort. Now, guys, we're gonna go off-roading. Back there, it's super treacherous. There's all kinds of things, like there's gravel, there's rocks, there's mounds, there's a big incline up there. That's where we're gonna be headed. All right, guys, this is the off-road test. I'm starting on single motor. I'm gonna start on this gravelly trail here. I am on speed mode 2, speed mode 3. Whew, there's some pretty good sized divots here. And then I'm gonna get into the more gnarly terrain over here on our left. Maybe, I think right up here. Yeah, passing these divots here. Whew. I'm gonna turn on dual motors. All right, yes, I pressed it. Oh my God, it's really overgrown. It's been raining too. Oh, kind of, the sun wants to, I see a little bit more light than normal. I'm definitely more comfortable on this bike now because I've been riding it. Still a lot of power. Oh my God, oh my God. Pass through a big mountain. Oh my God, guys, it's like this bike, the front motor, it's like it's just pulling me. This is like nothing for this. And then there's like a hill here. Wow! I've done this hill with a rear motorbike. That's no problem. Jesus Christ. Oh, this is a monster bike, guys. Getting to some kind of trail here. I had a little bit of a whiskey throttle moment and it just, wow. Oh my God, this is impressive. Speed mode 3. It's rocky, gravelly, overgrown. Oh my God, it's a little stick here. Wow, just gonna go all the way down for you guys. Holy shnikes. Now I'm on a downhill. Ooh, there's a big log. Just don't want to go over it because I don't want to get a flat either. Wow, that's a crazy log. Okay, let's go around it. Oh my gosh, look at this like big fields, guys. Woo! Wow. Okay, let's put it on to higher, speed mode 4. Okay, the suspensions feel awesome. I mean, the rear one is like more for like comfort than it like doing a lot. It doesn't feel plush or bouncy at all, but the front one is awesome. Okay, let's turn around. I'm gonna go back up because that's when I can show you the real power. Oh my God, guys, 15 miles an hour and going up on pretty treacherous terrain. I don't know if you can hear. Well, I hear a little bit of a squeak. I think it's from the front suspension. I don't know because it's raining. Other than that, the motor is so silent. And I have not pedaled one bit, guys. It's been all throttle and it has no problem. And I can just, okay, yeah, the rear suspension is stiff. I went like right straight into a hole and I felt that hard on my butt. Okay, going up. Oh gosh, I feel like I can go as hard as I would want, and like no problem. This bike is just impressive. Cool thing too is I can just like completely stop on the hill, and it'll just like take me up. Like it does not need a run start. If you know what I mean. Wow. Okay. You know, I'm going downhill now. This is also a good test for, oh, I slid a little bit there. It's so rocky. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think I'm getting better at this, guys. Wow. This is awesome. Guys, this is the sand test. So big fat knobby tires. They're meant to be ridden in all kinds of terrain. And then you have dual motors. Should be piece of cake. So let's go. Dual motors, pedal assist 3. Wow. Okay, of course it's bumpy. Woo, but no problem. Oh my God. Wow, guys. This, having dual motors, it just decimates the sand. Let's do a little water test here. Woo! Yeah, back to the sand. Bumpy, but no problem, guys. This is made for it. you're gonna be able to conquer the snow, anything you want. This is awesome. Woo! TUTTIO estimates a range between 25 to 75 miles. This is such a big estimate because it really is going to depend on how you use your e-bike. There's plenty of factors that are going to affect your range, and a lot of you know about them. But if you're going to be using dual motors most of the time, and with how powerful they are, you will be draining your battery pretty quickly. But if you're mainly using only one motor, this will extend your range by a lot. I'm glad that TUTTIO is giving us such a big battery, 52 volt, 23 ampere hour battery. I'm going to be doing a range test video for you guys. I will also be doing a ton of content on this e-bike because it has quickly become one of my favorite e-bikes. I love it so much. It is so much fun. You can literally ride over any kind of terrain, snow, sand, hills, and it's only $13.99. But I will leave my discount code down in the description below for an additional $100 off for a total of $12.99. So the positives are speeds of up to 40 miles an hour, great acceleration, crazy torque, dual suspensions, it's comfortable, it's accessible with the 24-inch tires. Now, the things that need to be improved are a better, more plush rear suspension, since it's really stiff. The brakes, I would like to see bigger rotors at 203 millimeters and better quality. I mean, this is a heavy, super powerful e-bike at 79 pounds. We need really, really good brakes. Things that I will change are the handlebars to BMX handlebars for a more comfortable upright riding position. Change to metal grippy pedals for off-roading, and that's it. The seat is super comfortable. This e-bike is a true winner in my books. Thank you so much for coming along to another one of my videos. I will be seeing you very soon. Always remember, whatever you're doing, happy riding!